Online sports wagering has been available to Pennsylvanians for just a few years now, but it has really taken off. 2022 saw record-breaking betting.
It did, and tonight Fox 43's Marshall Keeley takes an in-depth look at how we got here and where we're headed.
Outside of Nevada, legal sports gambling was virtually impossible to find in the U.S. until a landmark decision in 2018 changed betting forever. In May 2018, the United States Supreme Court opened the door for nationwide sports betting, ruling the Professional and Amateur Sports Protection Act was unconstitutional. It sent state lawmakers and gambling operators into a frenzy.
By late May, applications were coming in, regulations were being written. So Pennsylvania was fully ready to start launching sports wagering almost immediately.
That same October, Hollywood Casino at Penn National Racecourse created the first legal sports bet in the state. The first online sports book arrived in May 2019. Josh Ercole from the Council on Compulsive Gambling of Pennsylvania says it's quickly changed the betting landscape.
We're talking about a period of 4 or 5 years here. It's truly remarkable when you think about just how widespread this has become.
Pennsylvania now boasts 19 brick-and-mortar sports books and 14 online sports books. Internationally certified gambling counselor Jody Bechtold says the pace picked up when online sports betting arrived, allowing bettors to wager on everything from the final score of the game to the result of a single play.
All of a sudden, you have these microtransactions that you can do so frequently because you're chasing the fact that, you're not going to win that final outcome bet. It's giving that rush, that dopamine release, because it's something exciting, something pleasurable.
It was popular from the start. In 2019, Pennsylvania saw $2.5 billion in total sports wagers, or handle, $2 billion of which came from online sports books. By 2022, that number more than doubled, with $7.25 billion bet on sports in the state, setting a record. Kevin Kyle, director of sports wagering at the Pennsylvania Gaming Control Board, agrees the high-speed bets are a factor in the growing totals.
Definitely think it contributes to a higher handle because you can wager not only on the outcome of the game before the game starts, but you can also wager in play.
So you think about the fact $7.25 billion in a calendar year, every single one of those dollars was put at risk.
It translates to big gains for operators and regulators.
There's so many beneficiaries of most of the regulated gambling, and quite frankly, the largest being the state.
Sports betting generated more than $400 million in revenue in 2022. Pennsylvania's 36% tax rate for sports betting is the highest in the country. The state also charges operators a one-time $10 million fee for a sports betting license. While the experts we spoke to say online sports betting can be fun and entertaining for many, it's also causing more problems.
It's online and you don't feel your money, you're not handing your money over. That's a perfect storm for people to get in a lot of trouble in a very short amount of time.
If somebody doesn't recognize some of those earlier signs, it may be difficult for them to kind of recover or rebound from some of the losses they're exhibiting.
Next week, we look at the increase in gambling advertising and calls for help, plus why younger Pennsylvanians are more likely to get hooked. If you or a loved one are struggling with compulsive gambling, please call 1-800-GAMBLER. Marshall Keeley, Fox 43 News.